nobody makes golf balls the way we do, period. PXG, it's a very bold claim. You are the masters of bold claims, I will give you that. And you know what? I'm very excited to see the numbers from this golf ball. Now, I've actually been using this golf ball for my last 2 rounds, my last 2 videos that I put onto the channel. I used it when I played Matt Fryer at Wallasey Golf Club. I used it for 18 holes. I used the exact same golf ball when I did my shot scope video at Bude and North Cornwall Golf Club. So I've had 1 golf ball for 36 holes. Now, I'm not bragging, but that is pretty good. I'll be honest, let's be fair. That is pretty good. There's a couple of gashes in there, which you'd expect, and a couple of dodgy hits, but to be honest with you, the durability of this golf ball has blown me away. I'm very, very surprised. I have got no idea on the numbers and the comparison numbers between the PXG golf ball and the Pro V1 golf ball. I've enjoyed using it on the golf course. It feels very firm off the tee. It feels solid with the irons, so it doesn't give me that really soft golf ball feel off the tee and with the full shots, but in and around the greens, it does feel soft off the face. My only thing so far is it doesn't feel like it reacts amazingly well once the ball lands. I feel like it does roll out a little bit more than the Pro V1, but you know what? I've actually got no real data to back that up. I'm armed with the FlightScope Mevo today, so we're going to be getting some data from these golf balls. We're going to compare it to the Pro V1. Right, we're going to be starting off with 5 shots with each golf ball, 5 with the Pro V1X, 5 with the PXG, going to the 100-yard sign. Then we're going to follow it up with 7 irons and then driver. Massive amount of human error is also probably going to go into this when I hit 10 balls in a row. I've already mentioned I like the golf ball, so I mean I'm just trying to. I actually want, weirdly enough, I want PXG to do better than Pro V1. Okay, because I like the golf ball. I'm not here to blast it. I'm not here to say anything else, but the numbers will not lie. Right, I've got the Pro V1X first. I'm gonna hit 5 balls with this, 100 yards. That's gone 81 yards. Right, as you can tell, I hit every single shot perfectly well. I'm using a 56 and normally use a 54. I'm going to blame that 2 degrees for me leaving every single one of those short. But strike-wise, all felt really good. Right, PXG, see if I notice the difference. Ah, fatted it. Fatted it. Okay, so here are the numbers up on the screen. The first 5 shots are the Pro V1X. Second 5 are obviously the PXG. So in terms of carry distance, yeah, it's going to be relatively inconsistent because I'm not a tour pro. Spin rate was an interesting one. The spin rate on the PXG seemed a lot more inconsistent. So a really nice strike on the first, got 8,000 spin. An equally nice strike on the second, got 5,000, well, nearly 6,000 spin. Obviously my duff, forget about that one. And then a nice shot again on 9 and 10, got 6,000 and 7,000 spin. Well, I've had 5, 6, 7 and 8,000 spin, whereas the Pro V1X gave me a much more of a consistency of the, basically on average, kind of like a low 7,000. So I would say the Pro V1X has won on this particular challenge based on the consistency of the spin rate. Now, there's always going to be that human error in there, whether I've hit one better than the other and etc, etc. In terms of feel, the PXG, like I said at the very start of the video, does feel that tiniest bit firmer off the face, which I personally don't mind at all. I like to have a bit more of a feel of the face. I would then generally feel like I've got more control of it. So I would actually give round 1 to the Pro V1X based on its consistency of spin rates. Right, let's test out the 7. Right, next up we've got the 7 iron. So I'm under a bit of pressure here, folks, because that driving range is very busy with golf balls. I have got 10 that I need to hit, find, pick up and come back. So if we end up with a 2-on-2 for the drivers, I can only apologise. Pro V1X won the first round. Let's see how PXG does in the second. Bit fat. That was good. Sit. Could be a lost ball. It's in the mix. Right, so I hit a pull and a push. Obviously you can see the difference in distances, but there wasn't a huge difference in spin, which is a big positive. Right, overall spin numbers look pretty good on the PXG. Let's see how they compare now to the Pro V1X. Really interested to see the numbers on this, to be honest. Oh, that felt so good. Oh, a bit more spin. Thinned it. Sorry, Titleist. With about 156 yards of roll as well. All right, so before I even delve into the numbers, the feedback on the feel definitely felt, again, very much like the wedges, that the Pro V1X was softer off the face, which I enjoyed with the 7-iron because it gave me the feeling that the ball was going to land soft. So if we look down at the PXG numbers, starting with the spin rate from 6 down to 10, we've got 7.3, 5, which is obviously a bit of a thin, 6, 6.4 and 5.3. Very, very interesting. When you look at the Pro V1, barring the first one, we've got 6.5, 6.5, 7, 7.2. So again, I would argue that the Pro V1X was better in terms of spin. Slightly higher spin, which is what I want. I don't want a low spinning 7-iron going into the green because I don't want the ball to be really landing and releasing. So if you put that information together, Pro V1X feels softer, launches the same as the PXG, but gets to a higher flight, has more spin, so therefore will land softer. Again, I think you've got to give this to the Pro V1X as a win because the spin rate slightly higher, which is a good thing in this instance. The peak height is better, which is also a good thing in this instance. It's 2-0 Pro V1X. Right, fingers crossed I can find all those golf balls and we can finish on the driver. Oh, what a start. Guys, you'll be very pleased to know that I managed to find 5 out of the 6 PXG balls that I hit. I did have to hit an extra one to make it up with the stats because FlightScope didn't pick up one of the golf balls, which is a shame. So I've only lost 1 ball so far. Now this could be a completely different scenario. Started with the Pro V1X, just absolutely nutted it. Let's hit these 10 shots. We're going to get inside and we're going to talk through the numbers. This is the one I'm really waiting for, but Pro V1 is 2-0 up. So it's a comprehensive victory so far. That was pure. I'm not going to hit 5 much better than that. Right, over to you, PXG. Ooh, it's longer. Bit cutty. Last one. Interesting. Right, let's get back into the office and check out these numbers. Right, we're back inside. We've thawed out. I've had a brew. The Americans, that's a cup of tea. And I'm feeling warmer now. I wanted to get myself into the right frame of mind to really look through some of these numbers. Now, so far, Pro V1X has been better than PXG with the wedges and with the 7-iron. And also, the feedback I actually felt as well, I felt like the PXG was a little bit firmer off the face, but personally didn't mind it. I don't mind that feeling because it does feel like I've got more control of the golf ball. But in terms of numbers, I do want a golf ball that's going to spin more on the green, not talking about spinning back. I'm talking about stopping faster or stopping as close as possible to where it actually landed, which with the 7-iron and down to like the 100-yard shot, it does do more so with the Pro V1 than the PXG. Pre-testing, I was really happy with how the PXG felt. I was really happy with how it reacted on the greens, and I played on one park from the 2 links course. I was quite happy with the way it reacted, but the numbers don't lie. I think over the course of a season, over the course of a year, I'm probably going to see better reactions from the golf ball when it lands on the green from the Pro V1X than I will do from the PXG. General swing speed throughout was pretty similar, 109 to 111. A bit slow for me really, normally around about 112 to 113, so I'm going to blame the weather in the 4 layers I'm still wearing. Ball speed for me when I got fitted for this driver, I was in around about 168, 169. That was all measured on a TrackMan. This has all been measured on a flight scope. For me though, there is a general difference as well. We often find as well with the GC quad, you're even faster. I found with the GC quad in the past, I've been at mid 170s. So different launch monitors do give different numbers. So we'll take it anyway that it's all relative to today. So equipment aside, and it's a straight fair test with the same driver, PXG's gone further. Similar in terms of its roll once it's landed. It's longer on its total distance. The ball speed is similar. The spin rate is similar. The launch angle is similar. The ball has gone higher with the PXG, but I think that's just, again, that's me. And overall, the big thing there is it performs relatively the same to Pro V1X in terms of its numbers, its spin rates, etc. There's nothing that really separates them, except I do feel like the carry distance, and I don't feel like I can see it, the carry distance with the PXG is up. So I'm going to give that one to PXG. So the first 2 Pro V1X, PXG is a little bit longer with the driver. Am I going to change golf balls to the PXG? In short, the answer is no. I bought the dozen golf balls, so I'm going to enjoy playing with them. So I do like them. I just do think it's a very, very good golf ball. But I'm planning on playing a couple of tournaments this year and playing open qualifying. Would I use that golf ball in those events? The answer is no. But it's a pretty awesome golf ball. Right guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please do like, please subscribe, comment below if you tried the golf ball and what. I'm very intrigued to know your perceptions of your ideas of it and whether you liked it or not. And I will see you in the next video.